Hey everyone, in this video I will try and show you how to use the different commands and creating the different indexes. Also we will do some sort of field extraction and everything we will try and learn. This is actually the extension of the other videos that I have created, right? So I have more videos already created on different aspects of Splunk. You can actually refer that. All right, so yeah, to continue with this video, so you see this is how generally the homepage of Splunk looks like. All right, and search and reporting is actually one of the app which is very important, because that is where you do entire data search. And of course you have documents, you also have Splunk apps. We know all this, and the process of doing the data onboarding, and at the same time you have product tour. So this is of the home page. All right, we already know this. So as part of this video I will try and show you, first of all let me go to this search and reporting, and I will write command, basically the search commands. Okay, we have multiple search commands, right? So that search command, what I will do, I'll go to search and reporting, and here generally you see all these options. Okay, so we all know settings is very important. See here you have majority of the activities in Splunk you'll be performing using the settings option, and this particular, if you can see, server controls. All right, and also licensing, a couple of concepts which we'll be discussing as part of this video. Okay, and if you see, this is where the trial license group you already have. Okay, this is how generally you will have, if you have the licensing already, which is a trailed license group, you'll be able to see these details here. All right, so licensing again, it's pretty much important, and this is where you can add the license if you want. See here, these are the options required to add the license, and you also have usage report, you can see that as well. All right, so now as part of search commands, yeah, let me show you the what are the commands we generally have. We have stats, charts, time chart, couple of commands, like very important, all of them. You have joins command, you have top rare command. So all these commands one linked to another, because you'll be using it in a real time also. If I go here to add data is one of the process. I'm sure you all know that. You can call it as a ingest data, onboarding data, anything. So three ways, and I am just clicking on the upload method, and here I need to have the file basically. Okay, to onboard the file, I mean data. Every time whenever you want, you need to have the data, that means the file, to be onboarded. I have browsed it from my computer, and it is uploading. Now as part of the process, you have to set the source type here. Okay, so now if you see what is the data that I have provided, it is more of the if the scenario where you have a failed password, or if you give an incorrect password, what would be the result? That is a file which I have selected. All right, so that's why you see here this is the time whenever I have performed this operation, and what is the event. The event that I have acted on this is the particular event is also highlighted here, right? So this is how you start the process of doing the onboarding data. Sorry, and you can see the timing as well with the date. All right, with the exact date and time, you can see the event details. In detailed information will be given for the event as well. Okay, when you search for this data. All right, so now what I will do, the next process, I need to have the source type to be set here. All right, so to do that, we all know what are the source types that we have, right? So if I go to event breaking here, okay, so the first I can do it automatically, and you can also do it line by line, and also you have one more option that you can do using the regular expression. All right, so you see here, event breaks are auto detected based on the timestamp location. Okay, timestamp is one of the location where you can define that as well. So timestamp, okay, that's also used as one of the command whenever you write a specific query, right? Okay, so let me do this now. So give me a minute. I need to find that file which I can set up the source type. So guys, this is the the process, okay, of data onboarding with this kind of file. So I'm sure different methods of data onboarding, upload, monitor, forwarder, right? So I'm just doing it using the upload method, okay. And this is the process. The basic reason why I'm doing this is one of the process where I can we can use the search commands also as the as this video progress. I will also show you the usage of the commands. How do we use that? Okay, so let me do that. If I check in the event line, I can see the result line by line. Every line every line is one event. Actually, you can define event. It's a general terminology that you can say every line is an event. Okay, so if I check the pattern now, okay, see, pattern is something from where data source is provided, from where you are getting the data source for the particular result. Okay, you need to define that pattern. Okay, you need to define that pattern to get the result of the data whatever you are searching for. All right, so that's one of the yes, it is mandatory stuff that you can provide. This is especially where you have the a particular event result that you are searching for. Okay, that is exactly, or whenever you are setting up the source type. All right, in this scenarios you will have to define this pattern. So in this case we are doing the same. We are trying to set up the source type, right? So that is why you have to mention the pattern. Okay, now the question is what sort of pattern that we can mention, and what are the conditions, and how do you mention the pattern. So these questions, these things, if you know, it is easy for you to mention this pattern, or you can actually create a pattern by yourself with the data that you have. So in this case I am writing it as, okay, pattern would be, let me write that. What I can do is I can define this kind of a pattern so that it will be easily find the result to my data. There you go. So, or I can change it like this as well. Okay, with this -w, this is I'm giving which is which matches to my data of the event. All right, event data in fact. So let me try up in different scenarios, different values in fact. Okay, if I give this, the previous one and this one, it has a little change in the format of the values. So -w plus, I can give -yes. This is the format. Okay, this is how you actually define pattern here, and you are doing this. This will do, and with this what I can also add is okay, yeah, looks good for me. This will, I can actually give another field distribution as well. So let me define it this way, the event value. You can set up the source type also this way with the exact pattern that you can give here. All right, so this is the t plus. All right, so now if I search with this result, I don't get anything. But the result which I get, is like this. Again, you could actually make out the difference what the previous data that I had and what is the current result that I'm getting, all that. Okay, you can check that. Okay, so okay, it's better you cross check again, because even one single value, if it doesn't take, you'll not be able to find the exact results of that particular source type. Okay, so I'm giving the path, the pattern like this. There you go. Yeah, after that you can actually set up the timestamp as well, right? Within in the timestamp, multiple options again, right? So you can define the timestamp format here as well. So these are the formats which are standard, as far as the process is concerned. So you will get these details with the data that you have. So since I'm just trying to show you the what do you call, demo sort of thing, I will just do this. Okay, you can also update the timestamp prefix also. Okay, this prefix you update after the value that you can define in the source. All right, source type value. After you define the source type value, you go to the timestamp format. Okay, and after that you need to define the prefix as well for the timestamp. So in fact these three fields are very important for you to set up, because based on that you'll be taking the next step forward, right? So that is why. Okay, so give me 1 minute. What I will do is I will see what kind of prefix that I can provide here, that I can mention out here, so that the prefix should be matching to my pattern and the right values of the timestamp. See here, timestamp format. So similarly I need to give the timestamp prefix as well. For that I need to check the results that I am getting in the data, right? So once that value matches to my event type, then I can go ahead and process the prefix as well. If you can see here, the format is and the list format, and you also have a lot of events already defined with this particular result, right? We are checking for the same kind of file. If you remember, I have I have uploaded the same kind of file, and you can in the format you can also check for more details. Okay, if you can click on that, check on more learnings, and this is where you see getting data. In fact, this will take you directly to the Splunk documents page, and you can refer all of them, all the details here, what are the prefix that I have written, what all the values that I am updating, how the result are getting. You can get it, you can use this Splunk document page to get the entire results of the timestamp fields that I have given. Okay, so if you have any doubt why and how the fields of timestamp have used, you can check that with the Splunk documents. Okay, when you click on learn more, right, you see here, you will get that. Now if I check the advanced, this is already inbuilt, I mean, like, which I have just set up, right? This is how my preview, and this is how my field also, which I have updated. So if I go to copy clipboard, I can directly copy these details. Okay, so this is what I have saved for myself. So if I want, I can copy and I can save it for my reference. All right, so after that, break type can also be automatically done. If it is required, you can select the auto option. If in case you need, you can do that as well. So let me click on the next. Okay, so it is asking me to give the name. So what I will do, let me check it here, so that I will give the name. I have to specify the name, right? So let me do that. You can actually do it here itself. In fact, it goes, I mean, either ways that you can do it is the same process. So there you go. Once you get that, it will take you to the next step. It's going to be summary, right? You can you actually have to select the default I mean, the index name here, right? If you want, you can create a new index as well. Okay, it's all it's up to you. You want to create a new index, or you can take the existing index. Since we are defining the source value type here, so you can create one index with the, you can give any name if you want, since it is a demo sort of index. Maybe I can give test as a test one. You can very well change the name of the index. It is not mandatory that you can give same kind of name to the index. All right, now I can see these details with all the effort that I have put in so far, right? So this is my review, the file which I have uploaded, and all the details I can see. Now I can directly go and search the data. Okay, now we can directly go and search the data. There you go, file has been successfully uploaded. Now you can search the data. Okay, so what I'll do, maybe I'll keep this video till here, so that okay, so that you can understand how to upload the file. Okay, so this is how you will get the indexed data after you creating the after you uploaded the file, maybe the process of onboarding, right? So that is how it will be. Okay, from here on you can continue with your search as per the data and the commands and everything. Probably I'll continue with the I'll tell you in the next video about how to use commands and how to use other details as well with the data that you have. All right, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks once again.